Hello there again, friends. I'm Debbie Matenopoulos, host of Hallmark Channel's Home and Family. And I have to say, I have really enjoyed this time at home with my family. We have been having such a great time doing lots of baking and cooking. I've discovered all kinds of brand new recipes online. And I've also been making my tried and true classics, some of my very favorites, some of my famous recipes. And when I say famous, I mean because they're famous in my home and amongst my friends. And today I'm going to show you how to make my famous spaghetti bolognese. You are going to absolutely love it. It's super simple to make. I mean, it does take a few hours, like 3 or 4, but you just dump it, let it do its thing, and then come back and it's ready to go. And we are going to be enjoying our delicious spaghetti bolognese this evening while we are watching one of our wonderful Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. I love celebrating Christmas in July. It's always so much fun. And did I mention we will also be enjoying my spaghetti bolognese with a beautiful bottle of one of our Hallmark Channel wines. How amazing is this, you guys? For the very first time ever, we have our very own Hallmark Channel wine. So maybe I'll have a glass of Joy Sauvignon Blanc or Jingle Cabernet Sauvignon. How awesome is that? This is super exciting. But wait, we also have our very own stemless wine glasses as well. How cute is this? Merry like a Hallmark Channel movie. I couldn't have said it better. Let's cook my bolognese so we can taste this. So what you will need to make my beautiful bolognese: ground pork, ground beef, celery, carrots, onions, whole tomatoes in the can or fresh tomatoes, and you can stew them, some milk, some Greek olive oil, some butter, some salt, a little bit of nutmeg if you'd like, and that's it. So the first thing you want to do is saute your very finely chopped onion in some butter and some olive oil. Get that simmering just a little bit, just till it's translucent, about 5 minutes. And then you're going to add the chopped carrots and celery and allow those to cook down just a little bit. Okay, so now we brown the meat. You add 1 pound of ground beef to a ½ pound of ground pork. All of those yummy flavors from the vegetables are going to infuse into that meat as it cooks. So at this point, the meat has pretty much browned. So now we're going to add our 2 cups of whole milk. Now we're going to let this really simmer and bubble. You want it to bubble. So you're going to turn the heat up a little bit here. You can, if you choose to, add about 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. It's just such a small hint. Your guests will say, "What is that?" You just really can't figure out what it is. It's the nutmeg. So we want all of this milk to evaporate. This is where it's going to start taking some time. Let it thicken up, let it continue to bubble, and then we will add the white wine and then the tomatoes. Okay, time for my secret ingredient. I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. Parmesan rind. Never throw away the Parmesan rind. In it goes. And try not to get it all over yourself. Now, as you can see, it is just barely bubbling. You want it on just the gentlest of bubbles, on the lowest heat you possibly can for the next 2 hours. Low and slow. While my bolognese sauce cooks and simmers over here for the next 17 hours, I'm going to tell you about our awesome Hallmark Channel wines. I'm so excited about this. So our exclusive Hallmark Channel wine is officially here, and we are launching 2 varietals, this beautiful Cab and an equally as delicious Sauvignon Blanc. Both of these would be amazing gifts for the holidays, but make sure to pre-order and reserve your quantities today so that they don't sell out, because these are going to go fast. I know it. There's nothing better than having a glass of wine and watching a Hallmark Channel movie, so you know they won't be around for long. And when you do order, they will definitely be shipped in time for the holidays. I'm very excited about this wine, in case you haven't noticed. You really know how to make a girl's dreams come true, Hallmark. 3 hours later, and here we are. Now, quick tip, you want to skim some of that stuff off of the top. That is just a little bit of the fat from the meat. You want to make your pasta. What I do is I make the pasta 2 minutes less than what the package says because I like it al dente. And then scoop this deliciousness on top and enjoy your Christmas in July movies. Thank you so much for joining me again, everyone, while I made my delicious spaghetti bolognese recipe for you. You can go to hallmarkchannel.com for the full recipe, and also make sure to go to hallmarkchannelwines.com to reserve your very own exclusive bottles of Hallmark Channel wine. So the only thing left to do now is gather the family, eat the bolognese, drink my Hallmark Channel wine, and watch one of my very favorite Christmas in July movies. Who's ready for dinner?